In September, the U.S. Navy destroyer the USS Decatur, shown here in file footage, had a close call with a Chinese warship. The Luoyang came within 40 meters of the American vessel's bow, prompting it to maneuver to prevent a collision. The incident near a Chinese-claimed reef in the South China Sea added to tensions between Washington and Beijing.
Despite such reckless harassment, the United States Navy will continue to fly, sail, and operate wherever international law allows and our national interests demand. We will not be intimidated, and we will not stand down.
China has expanded its control over much of the South China Sea in recent years, building military bases and airstrips on tiny islands and reefs. The United States and its allies have responded with freedom of navigation exercises near Beijing's disputed claims to ensure that China does not block sea and air traffic. China challenges these exercises.
Recently, there have been similar incidents with a British warship. There have been incidents with others. And in response, not just the United States, but Australia, the United Kingdom, and other countries have all said they plan to continue sailing through these waters and just putting up with the Chinese, what they would call Chinese harassment.
Not just putting up, but also beefing up. Early this month, the USS Ronald Reagan aircraft carrier joined Japanese destroyers for the biggest combat readiness war game in the region. Trump has promised a more aggressive U.S. approach.
So we're not on the cusp of the United States being displaced by China as a global power, but we may be on the cusp of a real struggle for primacy in and around China's neighborhood.
So far, the Chinese and American military leadership are still communicating, which indicates neither country wants confrontation. To ease tensions in the South China Sea, China and ASEAN member states conducted their first joint maritime exercises last month. ASEAN is also preparing for similar exercises with the United States for the first time next year. Patsy Widakuswara, VOA News at the White House.